I had not yet recovered from shooting Stanley Somerset when I saw her. Part of me hoped I'd never see her again. Part of me was constantly looking for her. Scanning every crowd, straining to see around every corner, peering into every slowly passing car. The funny thing was, I only saw her when I wasn't looking for her. Like when I was in the middle of a case having just shot a man.
The Big Goodbye at Gulf Coast State College is the world premiere stage adaptation of Michael Lister's novel of the same name. He wrote a book that's set in Panama City in 1943, sort of in the tradition of hard-boiled crime fiction, film noir almost, if you will. We adapted his novel into a play, and Michael and I worked together on the adaptation. It's a unique style where the actors will speak some of their own narration in third person, so it's a little unique in that way. It's influenced by Thornton Wilder's Our Town. There's no scenery. It's 8 chairs and 2 stools. The actors pantomime everything. There are no props. The sound effects are both pre-recorded and created live in full view of the audience.
That's okay, soldier. We all appreciate what you boys did over there.
That ain't a little girl. Look at her. She's a doll for creeps like 'em young.
Hey, you better keep a trap on that one, all right?
They call him Soldier because he is missing an arm, and since it's during World War II time, Panama City, people think that he lost his arm in the war, but it turns out he lost it when he was on the Panama City Police Department. He's a private detective, works for his boss, Ray Parker, with Barry plays, and he's really just... it's all about, he's really just a guy who's hurting and feels betrayed by Lauren when she left him. And though they were having an affair, he really just feels, she told him, you know, she'd love him for the rest of his life.
I still have the GBs from shooting Stanley, still raw from the memories July's questions had resurrected. Lauren was standing there with a dandy I didn't recognize. Time seemed to stop as I projected onto him all her lies and betrayal.
What are you doing? Stop! Get off! My role is Lauren Lewis. She is the very young daughter of a wealthy banker named Harry Lewis, who is a potential mayoral candidate for Panama City in the 1940s. Our play takes place in October 1943 in Panama City, based around the mayoral race. Basically, at the uptake of the play, you find out that Lauren has a relationship with the main character, Jimmy Riley. Jimmy and Lauren's history is a little varied because she was married when she had her relationship with him, and we find that Lauren is being followed. So does it contend to Jimmy's relationship with her, or the mayoral race, or her own personal health? We don't really know. So that's the mystery of my character and the mystery of the play, based on Alan, Jimmy Riley's relationship with me, and the relationship between Frank Howell, played by Rocky Atkins, and Harry Lewis, played by Arthur McMurray.
So upstage looks awesome, stage right looks good, in the middle looks good.
Okay.
Drop your gun!
It incorporates a lot of different elements of theater, a lot of lighting effects. There are no real props being used, everything is pantomimed, and a real film noir acting style. Dark shadows, smart-ass lines, things like that. Light, quirky stuff, tough guy, Humphrey Bogart type things. And I think audiences are either going to really love it or they're going to hate it. I don't think there's going to be any in between. Most of the audiences are going to love it. It's a great cast to work with. Jason's a phenomenal director, and we have all the equipment we need here to put together a great production.